But there were a lot of times where I walked into the room and I was like, I don't know that I belong here. And I don't know that I deserve to be here. And it did make me feel insecure. I definitely had imposter syndrome when I would walk into the room sometimes, because I'm like, oh, you were the first investor at Uber, or you were the first institutional, like my lead investor was the first institutional capital in Harry's, Birchbox, Heroku, like a lot of big brands. He's the nicest person, like probably in Silicon Valley. But there were a lot of times where I walked into the room and I was like, I don't know that I belong here, and I don't know that I deserve to be here. And it did make me feel insecure in a lot of ways. And I needed like certain validation, which I've like, me and my therapist, like I've learned how to even talk about this, like how I felt, but I was looking for external validation from people, and I needed to not look for external validation that way.
That's crazy. I think there's like a lot of Black professionals or entrepreneurs in general that feel like imposters. Like that shit is really crazy, because you think about it, like I even feel like that, like in meetings that I've organized, or like in experiences that I've created. Like sometimes that's the loser in me, and but that inch is like, yo, like you created this shit and people gonna think this shit is not real. Like you didn't do it.
The crazy thing that just happened to me is I was at this event called the Breakthrough Awards in Mountain View. They call it like the Oscars of Science, and it's hosted by Mark Zuckerberg and Priscilla Chan and Sergey Brin and Yuri Milner, like, and a few other people. And so I'm literally in the front row, like Mark Zuckerberg is like right here, like Carly Kloss is like right here, Taraji's at my table, and I've talked to like Sundar, who's the CEO of Google. And I felt like a little bit of an imposter, but I felt like it was just internal, right? And so I was next to this short white guy at my table who said to me, he said, Isa, listen, you are a badass. I've talked to you for like 2 minutes, and I need you, when you're in this room, to introduce yourself as such. And he was like, you belong in this room. And he was like, and by the way, when I come to New York next, we're going to have dinner. And I was like, all right, cool, Bobby. Like, that's what's up. And I appreciated the fact that he said that to me, and he saw it, and he was like, don't worry, you belong here. And then I looked him up afterward. I had no real idea who he was. He was the founder of Call of Duty and the CEO of Activision Blizzard, and worth like $10 billion. And he was like, you belong here.
That's awesome.
And so there are a lot of, I'm better, but there's still moments where I'm still a little bit of an imposter sometimes.